There is a guy with an average IQ who is currently building more wealth than you. Not because he's luckier, but because he's too simple to realize he's supposed to make it complicated. While you're busy building a bulletproof system to protect yourself from every possible market move, you might be accidentally paying a complexity tax that's quietly eroding your net worth. If you've ever felt like your intelligence is actually a bottleneck to your bank account, this is for you. Today, we're diving into behavioral wealth audit point number 2, the complexity score. High-functioning people are rewarded for nuance. In school, the deeper you went, the better you did. At work, your value is your ability to handle complex problems. Naturally, you apply that same logic to your money. You think, if it's simple, it can't possibly be enough. So you build systems, research so big that it deserves its own zip code. Or select 20 niche ETFs for diversification. But here is the reality we have to face. Complexity is often a hiding place for uncertainty. When we're afraid of making the wrong move, we research more. We tweak, we optimize, instead of execute. It feels productive. But often, it's just anxiety wearing a productivity costume. Complexity requires a surplus of mental energy. But when you're already dealing with a demanding career or a family, that sophisticated system becomes a liability. It doesn't just fail, it exhausts you. Complexity exhausts. Simplicity scales. This brings us to the audit. Pull up your accounts. Now imagine explaining your strategy and why it works to a 10-year-old in under 60 seconds. If you can't do it without using jargon or nuance, you have a high complexity score. If your strategy collapses without a 20-minute explanation, it's too fragile to scale. You aren't being sophisticated, you're being vulnerable. If your system only works when you're calm and focused, you didn't build a system. You built a mood. The goal is not to build the most intellectually impressive financial life. The goal is to build one that compounds automatically while you focus on your actual life. Stop wasting your intelligence optimizing your investments. Use it to expand your income engine, your skills, your craft, your career, your business. That's where complexity actually pays a dividend. For your wealth, go boring. Automate into simple index funds. Aim for a 90% boring ratio. If your investments are taking up your Saturday mornings, you're doing it wrong. Boring doesn't mean you're not smart. It means you're emotionally regulated enough to let compounding do the work for you. If you're ready to trade complexity for consistency, I've put the full wealth behavioral audit checklist at the link in the description so you can score yourself on all 5 points. Next up, we're hitting audit point number 3, the correctness ego check. We're going to talk about why smart people would often rather be right than rich. Subscribe, and let's fix the system.